All right, we should be good. Yeah, we're good. So, welcome to the stream. This is the first time I'm doing a college stream, really, for Utica University, just on my own. I don't have a lot set up, but hey, it works. Right now, game doesn't start for a few more minutes, so I guess we'll kick off with this. And please note that last clip is from last time Utica saw Adrian in Utica. This year they are in Adrian for both games. That is today and tomorrow. I won't be able to cover tomorrow, sadly. I really wanted to, but I'm going out to tailgate and sit in a bar in Syracuse while I watch Notre Dame take them on. Oh, great. That's going to be a whole nother debacle, but here we are. And I'm probably going to be on the stream a lot, so I'm not going to be able to see much of comments, which is why I'm going to probably have my phone open for most of it with comments on there to see if anybody says anything. So if I don't get to it right away, because I'm not looking directly at it. Now, Adrian has come out to their bench. Utica, I'm guessing they come out second. I don't know Adrian or how they do things. I just know how we do things in the odd. This is going to be good because this is number 1 versus number 3. Adrian versus Utica. Now, Utica coming into this, honestly, by the end of the year, I think this will be a 1 versus 2 battle in the NCAA tourney if both teams get there. I mean, something drastic could happen and one could get knocked out. You never know. I'm not saying it will, but it's possible. On the off chance it does. Now, Geneseo graduated a decent amount of people, which is why I say it's really going to be a 1-2 race this year instead of a 1-2-3 like it was last year, in which Utica saw both Adrian and Geneseo. I'm not saying Geneseo is going to be a bad team this year. I'm just saying they're not what they were with what they graduated. And Wilkes is another team that graduated a few and dropped a little bit in how good they are. Stevenson's a riser. And those are two that are in close proximity to Utica in terms of them. They're going to be in Utica. Utica will be seeing Stevenson next week, who is a conference team, who is the only other team that got a first place vote in the conference, and then they will be seeing Wilkes in Utica later in the year. But those are just two other teams that I always think to note because they're some of the better teams. Wilkes was probably one of the best in the UCHC last year, and now you've got Stevenson, who looks like they might be the best team. That's not why I say best team, not kind of Utica. Second, it looks like they may be the second best team here this year. So, who knows? I mean, anything can happen in that tourney, in the UCHC tourney. It always does. Some chaos happens. It did it last year. It's done it before. It'll do it again. But we'll see. We'll really see with this team because, I mean, yes, Adrian is a great team this year. But look at what Utica has added. You've got guys like Herman coming in the door from the Division I schools. Then you've got the continual guys that could have developed over the summer. Guys like Adobe, and I'm just saying names off the top of my head, like Allen, like Ratkowski, like Berkopek, like all those guys. Everybody on the team that's been here has had that time to develop. Plus, you have incoming freshmen like Gutt, who is from the Utica Junior Comets. So he's from a local and he's from a local team. He's from a local system, I should say, a local farm system, for lack of a better term at the moment. And I mean, I think Utica's a little bit better than last year just because what they have. That'll remain to be seen. I mean, they came off rocky in the first period of last week's game against SUNY Potsdam. They came up very rough. And then I don't know what Gary said to them in the locker room, but whatever he said, it worked and got them going. He lit a fire under that team because they proceeded to drop 8 goals and win that game. I remember watching, coming out of the second period, I had to go grab nachos because it's my gamely thing. It's tradition for me at this point at UC games to grab nachos between the second and the third. We're going out, and I go, someone really lit a fire under these guys, didn't they? It was probably Gary. Going out, leaving the game, it was like, yeah, he definitely lit a fire under somebody. But, hey, whatever works. I mean, whatever gets this team going. And I think they have to come out of the gates strong and come out of the gates flying, because Utica's got to play that way to compete with Adrian. Landsberger, as much as I say he's a great goalie, he's got to stand tall. Don't let the nerves get there. Just play your brand of hockey. It's really all there is to it. For Utica in general, just play your brand of hockey, do your thing, and let the game come to you. Don't let Adrian play their game. Play your game. And I think Adrian, this is going to be a tough 2 games. Well, if somebody sweeps this, they get the D3 bid. First round bid. They're probably going to get it. If it's a tie, it could go either way. But if somebody sweeps this, that bid's probably off the table. 99% chance from what I'm seeing. So if Utica sweeps it, that bid's probably off. I'm sorry if I say ball, I'm thinking football. That bid is probably Utica's for the first one. If Adrian sweeps, same story. It's Adrian's bid, 99% chance. But if it sweeps, you never know. You really don't. So I'm very interested to see what happens. And with Geneseo out of the picture, it's a 2-dog race. I think Geneseo is out of the picture, so I'm pretty sure it's a 2-dog race. What can happen? A lot. A lot can happen. I'm just excited. I've been hyped up for this for a while. I'm ready. I'm ready for this game. I can't wait to see what Utica University. I call it both, okay? Sorry if I call them UC or Utica College. To me, I still call them both. Utica University is going to be exciting to watch, regardless, and I can't wait. Let's hope they show up swinging, because, in all fairness, I think that's how you're going to win right there, is if you come out swinging. Let's hope Gary can get them going. I believe in Gary. I believe in the team. Still do not have a... They showed Adrian going to the bench, and then they've cut to, the same repeating cycle of something. They haven't actually started the game yet, I don't think. And now I'm starting to get a little ticked, because I want game. I want to see the game. I want the game to get going. I'm anxious. I'm excited. Yeah, tomorrow's game against Adrian is going to be a 3 o'clock game. Okay. That sounds right. I thought it was 2, but now seeing it, that kind of reminds me that that's just going to be those Sunday games are going to get slightly earlier and earlier as the season goes on, until 1 o'clock. Right now, they're 3. It's going to be 3 o'clocks, then 2 o'clocks, then 1 o'clock. I'm pretty sure. It's still weird to see them do that, but I'm glad there's at least a pattern to it, because I'd be going crazy if there wasn't. Okay, now we have both teams on the ice. 6 seconds till puck drop. Wow, 6 seconds on the clock till we kind of get going here. Utica coming out wearing darks. They're wearing their breast cancer awareness unis. And Adrian coming out in their white. Up, scoreboard. Somebody put 200 minutes instead of 20. Yay. Good way to start. I wish this was in Utica this year. I really do. Because putting it in that building is so unpredictable. And puck has dropped. Utica wins the faceoff, sends it down into the opposing zone, and the puck carrier, I couldn't see who that was, goes down. It is Adrian's puck in their own zone. They are moving it up. And the player falls who had the puck. It is now back into Utica possession. Utica going up in their own zone, in the opposing zone, shoots, and it is redirected. Adrian has the puck, getting it out of their own zone, sending it into the neutral zone, and nobody has possession. It is back into Utica's zone, and it'll be called icing. That face-off will be going down into Adrian's zone. Sorry I'm calling this weird. It's the first hockey game I've called, not at the actual arena, so I can't necessarily always see. This isn't a good camera angle for wherever Adrian has it necessarily, so I got to get used to this and who's who and who's where. I should probably have numbers pulled up because I don't know everybody's number, so I can kind of tell. But taking the face-off, 1925, we are not even a minute in, and there's already a face-off in Adrian's defensive zone, and it's won by Utica, sent back, and it's out of the zone. It is grabbed by a Utica defenseman. He's surveying, sends it up the ice, and then it is sent into traffic, grabbed by Adrian. Adrian taking it into the offensive zone and then getting an offsides call. That is going to be, yep, that's an offsides call. It'll be going on the right dot. Well, depending on the other, far side dot from the camera. Settle down face-off, won by Utica. The Utica defenseman gets it, takes it up ice, does a spin, sends it back into the defensive zone. It's sent up, and Utica cannot get a hold of it. It is Adrian's puck now in the neutral zone, and it is hit by a Utica forward, and it is back to Adrian, back in the offensive zone. Adrian shoots. It is stopped. Puck's loose. I don't know who has it. All right, Adrian has the point, shoots. It is blocked. Sent to a Utica forward. Utica's carrying it into the neutral zone. Sends it up, dump, and they are going to switch lines. Utica with a fresh 3 up at the forward spots. And I'm assuming at D2. That might be Gut. That is the local product, Gut, I think, number 10. And that is an icing on Adrian. It will be a face-off in the Adrian zone. We're already a minute and a half through, and I'm already very antsy. Like, I'm like shaking with anticipation. This is going to be, if Utica scores first, all that worry is going to wash away. If not, it's just going to build. Face off. Is that, I don't want to say it's Monk without knowing if that's Monk or not. And Utica, drop the puck, ref. Utica is called back out of the face-off dot, and they finally drop the puck. It is won by Adrian. They take it around the net. It is sent up by Adrian through their offensive zone. It is intercepted by Utica, but taken back by Adrian, sent into the neutral zone. Utica manages to get no, they don't have it, and that's likely to be a penalty. No, it's not. It is a frozen puck by the Utica goalie, and there's a lot of pushing and shoving in front of the net, but Utica froze the puck, and it somehow got on net. I don't know how it got there. This angle is not good for kind of seeing who is where, really, or where the puck is. It's so much better. Oh, this is a nice angle. So much better in-house. I can see where everything is. Like when I'm in Utica, I can see where everything is. I can tell you where the puck is at all times. Utica take the face-off, Zapata. And it is won by Utica and Zapata. It is sent up the ice. Utica sends it forward. Dumped into the offensive zone for Utica. Adrian gets possession off the dump. Adrian trying to send it up, and they don't manage to do so. It is a loose puck in the offensive zone for Utica. Utica it's a board battle. Utica currently has the puck along the board. It sends it to defenseman. Point to point. Point down low. Utica had it, but it got loose and in front of the net, and that is covered by Adrian goalie. We are 2:20 into the game, and there's already a lot of pushing and shoving between the number 1 and the number 3 team in Division 3. Are they sending they can't be sending somebody to the box already. Ref's going with a player. It looked like he was sending somebody to the box. Wow, we're already rolling. I'm already going. I'm hyped up. That is Mick Curran taking the face-off right now for Utica. Face-off won by Utica. Given to the forward shot. It is redirected off goal. Adrian tries to send it up. It's caught by Utica body. Has it down low behind the net. Sent up to the slot. Shot missed. Adrian puck taking it up the right side boards into the neutral zone, and Utica gets possession off a loose puck. Utica takes it into the offensive zone. Don't know how that wasn't offsides. And then Adrian gets the puck back in their defensive zone. Takes it up through neutral. Takes it into the offensive zone. Tries to send it across to the slot. Nothing. Sends it down. Tries to send it down low. It looks like Utica has possession of the puck. Somebody got laid out there. Utica has it in the neutral zone. They're taking it up into the offensive zone. Send it. It hits off the boards. Adrian gets possession and sends it away from net. And that is sent. Ooh, they kept it in. Utica kept it in. Utica keeps it in their offensive zone. Adrian gets in. It looks like this might be a Utica line change. Nope. Looks like the transfer, Johnson, gets a stop on the Adrian defender trying to get in the offensive zone for that. Landsberger sends it up, and it looks like it is out of play. So that looks like it'll be a face-off. What is that going to be? It's going to be at Utica's defensive zone. Good play by the D1 transfer. I know there's 4. Johnson, he stopped whoever was going for that puck. All right, who's facing off? I can't tell. That might have been Zapata again. Utica has the puck. They are carrying it up ice. It is sent to the neutral zone. Dumped into the offensive zone. Adrian's goalie tries to send it around the boards. It is successful, but Utica gets possession of the puck, takes it back to their defensive zone, and it is sent into the offensive zone for Utica. Utica does not get there, and it is possessed by Adrian. They try to send it up. Utica gets possession, takes a shot, and it is wide. Utica cannot stop Adrian from getting out of the zone, but now they have possession in the neutral. Zapata couldn't keep a hold of it, and it is taken by Adrian and taken into the offensive zone. It's a 3-on-2. Adrian shoots, and it is stopped by Landsberger. And there's more pushing and shoving in front of the net. Are you surprised? Because I kind of am. I didn't think this would be this physical this early. Oh, I'm going to have to get my soda between these 2 periods because I'm already going. And I can feel myself like the energy spilling. Face off, won by Adrian. Send it back. Utica gets possession. Sends it up. They manage to get it out, but Adrian has it in the neutral zone off the send out. And they try to send it back in. Adrian almost had it. They have it. They take a shot. It goes in. That is an Adrian score. Adrian is now up 1-0. Great. Adrian scores at 15 with 15:49 left to go in the first. And Utica's down 0-1. Landsberger. This feels a little different than the Potsdam game because this really, really means something. I didn't think that shot went in. That was a high shot from probably mid-circle. So I don't know how that went. I don't know how that was let in. All right. Let me set that up. All right, so the game is back and going. The faceoff won by Adrian. They try to send it down and in. It is stopped by Utica, and Utica is taking it up the neutral zone, sends it. Utica in the offensive zone, and he is stopped, tries to send to the slot, and it doesn't work. Adrian gets possession and is taking it up ice, and it is a 2-on-1. Utica manages to stop the puck, stop a pass on a 2-on-1, and it stops the breakaway. There is some board play. Utica gets the puck, and they are moving it up the neutral zone now. They move it into the offensive zone. And Utica, they have it behind the net, and they lose it to Adrian. Adrian trying to move the puck from behind the net to the left side boards, taking it up. It is number 36 for Adrian. Tries to send it across the slot, nothing. And that rounds back around outside the zone. They dump and get out of the zone. Utica is there to get the puck, sends it around behind the net. It goes all the way around, possessed by an Adrian defenseman. Landsberger thought he had it. It got loose. Landsberger stopped it. Good rebound stop by Landsberger. Utica down 1-0 to Adrian. 14:39 left in the first. Sorry, I keep saying keep going by how much is left. That's what I see. I can't calculate it that quickly, and it's like that with this yet. Once I get more used to play-by-plays, I probably will. But I'm used to more having a couple seconds more on the eye at Utica comments game to do it. Zapata loses the face-off, but it is sent back up by Utica, trying to get it out the zone, and then it was sent back in by Adrian. It's sent back out by Utica. Utica gets in the offensive zone, sends to slot, and it is intercepted by Adrian. Adrian trying to get it out. Utica manages to keep it in. Utica sends it up to the point. Shot. It is blocked. Utica managing to keep it in, though. Utica steals it away. And it was almost sent back out, but saved by Utica defenseman, sent back in the offensive zone. It has gotten behind the net. Somebody's getting held behind the net by number 20 on Adrian. I can't tell who's being held, and Adrian has the puck trying to send it up ice. It is currently a 2-on-2 breakaway, 2-on-3, 3-on-3, and now Adrian's going for the line change. Utica gets the puck coming around behind the net and try to send it up. They get it through the neutral zone. Nice pass, gets in the offensive zone, and then Adrian gets it. Adrian has it in their defensive zone, trying to send it up, get it out. Utica sends it back in. Utica has it sent to slot, and it is stopped. That puck was stopped. Utica tried to get it to the zone from the right side boards, and I think it missed. This is an instrumental. This or the game after this tomorrow is going to be important for Utica to try to get a number 1 seed. And as of right now, the way they're playing, I don't know if Utica is going to get this. Way early an attempt in the face-off by the Adrian center. Utica wins it, sends it back to the defenseman, tries to send it up in the offensive zone. Utica barely keeping it, and they lose it to Adrian, who carries it up. They have a 2-on-1. Actually, they have a 3-on-2. Adrian shoots. It is stopped by Landsberger. Landsberger stops a shot from about mid to high circle from number 11, Murphy, of Adrian, I'm assuming, as they show on the camera. Man, this camera does not give me a good view of numbers. If I could tell the numbers better, I'd give you names, and I wish I could. Really bad. But the way it catches on the net and everything, I can't catch the numbers. I don't know. I don't really like how that is. Utica wins the faceoff, tries to send it around behind the boards, get it behind the net, and they do. Sending it up the left side boards. It is grabbed by a Utica winger. Tries to send it across. He still has it. It must have been blocked, and Adrian had gotten it. Adrian trying to get it out of their defensive zone. Utica not letting them. Utica holding up on the boards. Board battle. Utica sends it up to their point man. Shoot. Nothing. Utica takes another shot. Nothing. That was from low circle. Utica circling it around. Adrian possesses the puck now, getting it out of their offensive zone. Trying to get a 3-on-3. It is a 2-on-2. Utica gets the puck, gets it out of their offensive zone. Utica taking it up. Utica taking the puck on a 2-on-2. Up, it's a defensive line change. So it would have been a good attempt at a breakaway. Utica circling it around on the boards, trying to get it back to the point man. It is a board battle. The puck is sent back to the point man. He sends it back up the boards. It's gotten behind the net by Utica. They look to the slot. Sends it back to the point. Shot. It is deflected. Right defenseman comes down, sends it behind the boards. It is passed, shot, and it is deflected by the goalie. It is shot from the point. Miss. Shot again. Score! Utica! 1-1 Utica. Who is that? That's a Shield. Is that Dante? No. Who is that? 24. Let me get the number. Is that Herman? Is that Herman? Nope, it's Brunot. Brunot with the score. Brunot scores. His first one in a Utica uniform, I think. First or second. Let's go, Utica. 1-1. That's a tie game, people. Let's go. Let's go. Utica ties the game up 1-1. I'm going to miss the opening. I'm going to miss the face-off after that. But it is 1-1 Utica. Utica wins the face-off, takes it down in the zone. Whoever that is that was on the boards was hit hard. It is grabbed by Adrian. They have it below or in the bottom of their zone. They try to send it up. They're sending it up. It's out of their defensive zone. They take it up in the neutral. Into the offensive. Takes a shot. It is deflected by Utica number 21. Puck is loose. It went from behind the net on the boards to in front of the net, and got down in front of it was Brian Landsberger. All right. It is a face-off in the Utica zone with 11:36 left to go in the first. This one's already getting good. Let's hope Utica can continue to score. Herman is 16, not 24. My bad. I thought he was 24. I'm not. I don't have the numbers memorized yet for the new guys. Utica gets it in the neutral zone after a bad decision in a giveaway by the defenseman of Adrian. Board battle right behind the net, or right next to the circle in the offensive zone for Utica. It's sent around the boards, it cannot be gotten by a Utica defenseman, and it goes all the way back into the defensive zone. They will regroup behind the net. Actually, that is called an icing from Adrian, and it is going to be a face-off in the Adrian zone. Oh, that goal breathed new life. Let's hope Gary gets him going, because you scored, but you got to start really getting it going. Utica gearing up to take a face-off. It is a full new line on offense and defense for Adrian. Looks like Mick Curran again to take a face-off. And I don't know what we're looking at, but apparently we're doing something with switches. Adrian has to switch because they just iced. I don't know what's going on right now. What are we doing? Let's take it. All right, now they're getting set up for a face-off. Adrian comes up way early. What are you doing? And it is won by Adrian. They take it around behind their own net, send it up along the right, try to send it up along the right side boards. It bounces up into the netting. Dead puck, face off in the Adrian zone. A lot of Go Bills in this Adrian College TV stream chat on YouTube, apparently. That's where I'm getting this from. That's the only place I have it. There's some Go Uticas and some Go Adrians, because this is the only stream. Utica did send their streams to Adrian. So, and we're waiting again. Just get the game going, please. All right, face off. Won by Adrian, sent back behind the net. It is sent around the boards. Utica gets it from the defenseman up the boards, and it is a boards battle. Oh, Utica has it. They attempt to send it back to the defenseman. Somebody takes it up to point, sends it in towards the goal, or in through the boards. It is gathered by Utica and then sent up to an Adrian player up in the right, up in the circle. And then it is sent back and forth, and Utica scores again! Utica had it! Looks like that is number 19. Was that number 19 of Utica on that score? No, it wasn't. Who was it? Give me a number. Utica scores 2-1. 2 already in this first period. I see a 19. Sends it to 12. All right, so that is an assist from Mick Curran on a goal from Matt Wood, the sophomore from Pennsylvania. And the face-off at the center circle is won by Utica. They are now up 2-1. Utica's pouring it on already. I hope this continues. I really do. Utica sent it in the offensive zone. It is gathered and taken out by Adrian. Utica manages to gather it in their own defensive zone, sends it into the middle, into the neutral. They try to get it in the offensive zone. They finally get it, and it is sent up the boards. It is now behind the net. Utica trying to send it out right side boards. There is a board battle between 4 players, and 1 player down for Adrian. The puck is now dancing around, and it was sent up the left side boards to a Utica defenseman. Takes a shot, blocked. Adrian gets it. Adrian now taking it up there, out of their defensive zone. Utica gets it from a defenseman up into the offensive zone, and then Adrian takes the puck away to turn right back around and try to get it outside of their zone. They take it into the neutral, taking it into the offensive zone. Puck carrier knocked down. Utica defenseman gets to it, shoved down. Adrian puck. Utica finally gets it back, taking it up ice into the neutral zone. Could not get around the defender into the offensive zone. Good hit from whoever that was. Single digit on Utica. And it is back in the defensive zone, sent back into the neutral, back in the offensive, and Adrian has it again, taking it into the neutral, taking it into Utica's defensive zone before Utica can regather and get the puck. And sent up the boards. Utica still has it, trying to get it out. It is hit by an Adrian winger. He is dancing around above the circles near the points, and it is sent out of the zone into the neutral. They try to dump it back in, and they are line switching. Landsberger gets the puck, sends it out to a defenseman on his right. Defenseman cross ice, up ice. It is into the offensive zone. Adrian gathers and gets it. But Utica steals it along the boards, shoots, and he's knocked down behind the net. Going around 2 left side boards, sent to left point. Shoot, blocked. Sent down low. Utica has it, taking it up, sending it back down behind the net. It is a battle. It is a 4-man battle behind the net. Utica managed to get it off a kick. Set up to the point. Shot. Missed. Utica right point. Utica right defenseman sends it back down into the behind the zone or behind the net. Takes a shot. Cannot get it on net. And Utica takes it back around to the left side boards. Tries to get around back to the right side. Adrian manages to send it around. Utica and Adrian fighting for the puck. Adrian gets behind the net. Sends it up into the neutral zone. It clears into the Utica defensive zone. Nobody chasing, nobody forechecking, and it is an icing. Whew. I'm going today. I'm flowing more than I normally do. I don't flow this much with speak of like that. I can't get up. They're gonna go straight into the face-off. I want to get that drink so bad. The face-off is lost by Utica. It is almost sent out, saved by Utica defenseman, set by Utica winger. And it is shot, and it misses the net completely. It is taken around behind the net, sent back around behind the net the other way to the right side, and it is taken back around on the left side of the net, sent to the right, sent to a Utica defenseman on the right side. He sends it to the left side Utica defenseman. He takes a shot, nothing. Back around the boards, sent cross ice to the point. Cross ice back down to the same winger. He wasn't ready for it, and it is taken back out by Adrian. Dead puck. I don't know what it hit. It might have hit the scoreboard or something. I don't know if there is a scoreboard there. I don't know what Adrian's arena looks like, but it hit something. Ref calls it a dead puck, and it's going to be a face-off in the Adrian zone again. Whew. I can feel the smoke coming out of my ears right now because of how fast I'm going. Down for a face-off. Utica waiting for something. I don't know what they're waiting for. Now they go to drop the puck. Regan Kavanaugh takes I think that's Regan. Takes the face-off and it's lost. Won by Adrian to sit around the board, staying up neutral zone. Try to get it into the offensive zone. Racing for the puck. Utica manages to gather it. Tries to send it around the boards. It does not work. It is back in Adrian hands. No, it's in Utica hands. They are trying to send it off the ice, but it was caught by an Adrian defenseman. He takes it into the offensive zone, but it is an offsides. Two guys were about a stride and a half off. All right. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go get a drink. Actually, no, I don't have time. Oh. Yeah, I think that's Kavanaugh taking. And was that Ozzy? That might have been Ozzy taking a face-off. Won by Utica. Sent to the defenseman, sent to the forward, sent into the offensive zone on a dump. Utica trying to get there. That should be an interference, and it's not on Adrian, really. Utica manages to gather on the right side boards near behind the net, and there is a pileup. Adrian gets it. Adrian's taking it down the ice on a 2-on-2, 3-on-3. Adrian trying to get it on net, and they can't. Utica has it behind their own net, sends it up the left side boards, and manages to get to an Adrian defenseman. He sends it cross ice, nobody there. Utica manages to gather it. But Adrian intercepts the puck, gets it back, but then Utica manages to snag it along the boards, send it up ice, and racing is Utica. Racing, they have it. 2-on-1. Shoot. It is no good. Utica gets another opportunity, but it barely misses. Good save by their goalie, by Adrian. And is sent up to a Utica point man. Oh, if that had gone in, that would have been great. Utica line switch on the offense. Taking it into the sent for effect in the offensive zone. Somebody has it behind the net for Utica, sends it up. Point man gets there, takes a shot for effect, hits, deflected around the boards. The other point man sends it low. Point man sends it low. Utica can't get it. Adrian gets the puck and sends it back up the boards. It is a 2-on-3. It is a 3-on-2. Okay. Now it is Utica puck in their own zone. They send it up. They are taking it up. And Adrian gets it off those boards. Try to send it back into the offensive zone. It does not work. Utica gets it, sends it, and takes a shot for effect. Mostly just to get out of the zone and get another line switch going. And Utica has a fresh set of legs on the ice. Sent into the defensive zone. Utica. Landsberger had it. Tried to send it. And he was hit. Almost hit. Sandwiched basically between two Adrian players. And there was a shot on net from an Adrian player in front of the net. He gets it. I barely knew where that was, but it got in front of him. Landsberger got it. It is 2-1 Utica. 5:17 left in the first period. Whew. I didn't think it would look like this so early. I'm going to be completely honest. I didn't think it would look like this early. Glad out of water. Face off won by Utica, taken around the net, set up the boards. Trying to get it up, they can't. They take it into the offensive zone. Shoots. It is a block shot. I think it was blocker side. It is back in the neutral zone. Utica sends it up the boards. It is sent back the other way by Adrian. Adrian tries to take it into the offensive zone, intercepted by a Utica player, sent around the boards behind the net, sent up the boards. Adrian has it back in the offensive zone, but they can't get it to a forward down low. They get it. They send it back up the boards again to a defenseman, and Utica manages to gather the puck. Board fight right in front of the penalty boxes. Utica is currently fighting. It's 3 versus 3 right here from each team. Still a board fight. Utica gets it. They try to send it up ice. They do have it. Utica has it in the offensive zone, sending it around behind the... Nope. Trying to send it up in the slot. He had it. He had it in front of the slot. Or he had it in the slot, but he couldn't get a shot off. From point, back up the boards. Can't get it there. Adrian gets it coming around the boards on the other side. Sends it back behind net. Adrian carrying up out of their own zone. Adrian carrying, takes it into neutral. Carrying again. Stopped by Utica. Deflected back. Adrian sends it back forward. Utica defenseman manages to get there. Little scrum on the boards. It's back and forth. Utica finally manages to get the puck off the boards around, and it looks like it's in the offensive zone. Adrian gets it, tries to send it back, gets it to a winger on the right side. Barely manages to escape the winger, but Utica gets it from a defenseman, sends it up ice, and manages to get it there. It was a 2-on-1, but it looks like they might have called offsides. I'm glad I had a water in here because that really came in clutch. What are they calling? They're taking it into the offensive zone for Utica. No idea what they're calling. I didn't see the gesture. Oh, well. No penalty, thankfully. Osmondson to take a face-off. I thought it was Ozzy taking face-offs. Ozzy takes the face-off. And it is a win for Utica, taking it up the ice, up the neutral zone, carrying, sends it up into the offensive zone on a dump. Utica barely manages to get there, and they lose it off the boards to an Adrian defender. He carries it into the neutral zone, sends it. He sends it to number 10, who carries it into the offensive zone. He is collapsed down by one Utica defender. It is a board battle, back and forth. Utica sends it up ice to a defenseman, to a Adrian defenseman, point to point, shot on goal. It's stopped. Adrian gets a shot in front of the net, stopped again. Adrian takes another shot from the point, left point this time, stopped again. And it is, I don't know what they're calling. I think they're calling a dead puck high in the Utica zone, and it's still 2-1 Utica. 3:02 left to go in the first quarter. And it has been a back-and-forth battle so far. Battle. Like, I mean battle, too. Oof. Zapata taking the face-off now. He wins. Utica taking the puck up the ice. Carrying, passes it forward. Carrying by a winger. I think that's Zapata. Passes to his left. Shoots. It is on net. It is not going. It is saved and is covered by the Adrian goalie. I'm getting more and more confident with how I kind of do this. I'm learning as I go, okay? I can just be glad no one's really pointing out that I'm like, I guarantee I'm calling it weird compared to a normal commentator. But I can't see the numbers, so. Utica, they win the faceoff, take a shot. It is deflected blocker side. Blocker side is the left side. Utica gets it along the boards, but it is wrenched away by Adrian. Adrian sends it cross ice in their own zone, D to D. They send it up the ice to a winger. The winger doesn't matter, can't get around the Utica player. They manage to get the puck low. Utica gets the puck low because they couldn't establish a handle on the puck. They do a line change. Adrian has it in their own zone, turning around as their defenseman, tries to send it up ice. He does. He can't get a hold of it. Utica has it. Utica gets it out. It is a back and forth. Utica has it. Utica has it 2-on-1. Up the ice. That's a tripping. That should be a tripping on Adrian. Adrian has it in their own zone, trying to get it up ice. It was a D to D. They send it up. Utica sends it in. Grabbed by the Adrian goalie, 1-4 checker. Adrian sends it up. Adrian carrying neutral zone, carrying into the offensive zone, carrying towards Landsberger. It is stopped. Tries to send it to the slot. He can't do it. It's kept out by Utica. Adrian sends it to point. Shoots it on net. Can't shoot through 4 people, bud. 3 of them were Utica. Utica sends it up ice in the offensive zone. That would have been an offside touch by Utica. Adrian takes it back into their own zone. Stopped. Utica has it in the defensive zone. Taking it in the neutral zone. Up in the offensive zone. Carrying. Tries to take a shot. Actually, he sends it along the boards. Up to a winger. Actually, up to a defenseman who came low. Board battle going on. And it's sent to a Utica player in the middle of the ice, and it is snatched away by Adrian. Adrian carrying into the neutral zone. Carrying. Shoots and gets it into the defensive zone. Landsberger tries to stop it. Might have taken a hop or he just let it go by. It is to Utica. Utica sends it up ice through the neutral into the offensive zone. Tries to get by him. Can't get by him. Or can't pass it by him. Shoots, and it is deflected. And it is a Utica puck. Taken by Utica and then taken by Adrian. Adrian has it in their own zone. Gets it up in the neutral. Into the neutral. He carried it over the line and back over. Utica steals it away. It's a breakaway. Shoot! It does not go in. Second attempt. Does not go in. It was a second chance. Utica holding. 20 seconds left. Up to the point. Set down low on the boards. Nobody has it. Utica gets there. Trying to send it back to the point. Sends it actually to the middle. Shoots, and it is deflected up into the netting, I'm assuming. 10 seconds left on the clock. Time for one more face-off and one last attempt to get something on goal. Utica. Not what I expected them to come out and do in the first period, but wow. Props to the guys so far. I said after one period. Taking the face-off is 23. I'm pretty sure it's Mick. Actually, is it Mick 17? I'm not sure at the moment, but face-off won by Adrian. Sends it back, sent around the boards. It might be snatched by Utica. It is not snatched by Utica. Adrian is trying to hold on and get out of the period. Utica gets it, but they can't get a shot off. It was a board battle for a second, and that is the end of the. Five seconds. Let me change this banner, and then I will go get my other drink quick. The intermission shouldn't be too long. I'll probably talk through half of it, and then the other half I'm just going to screw around, I guess. I got to check who those goals were awarded to also. And I'll make sure I know exactly who it was. All right. Give me a couple seconds. I'll be back. All right, looks like I've evolved from the water I just randomly grabbed that I have in here from mid-period to a soda. So that's my attempt at a joke today, and it didn't really make me laugh too much. So sounds about right. Comets are up 2-0 in other news. There was a fight. Yeah. They're really going. There's some really good face-off. Hellenen fought in the Utica Comets game. Wow. That's not what I expected to hear tonight. LeBurge left the game, and then he came back. Is hearing Hellenen fought just out of the blue is like somebody telling me that the boogeyman's real. I'm not going to believe it at first. Not boogeyman. I'll give you a better one. Bigfoot. For all my Bigfoot believers out there. Oh, that took a turn to the left field. Utica is up 2-1 at the end of one. It was a crazy first period. Adrian drops their first goal, and then Utica decides to answer back with two of their own. And I gotta say, Utica has really managed to handle Adrian differently than last year, I'd say. I think they came in a little better than they did last year. I mean, and I thought playing in their building would be hard. Right now, they're making it look easy. They're doing what they normally do. So I'm happy with that at the moment. I really am. I'm hoping they find a way to make that continue. That's the thing. Now they're just going to run their ad thing for like another 15 minutes until the game gets going again. So I'm going to have to remember to continue to look. Utica women's hockey lost to number 4 Elmira by 1, 3-2. Utica University has a deal with has a Utica coffee collaboration. I have to read into that. I didn't know about that. That notification did not come across to me. That I'm surprised how this is going right now. There's no updates on the scores. Whoever's doing Utica's hockey Twitter has not updated at all. Don't worry, we've only dropped 2. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Really? You gotta have it going, dude. You're telling me you don't have somebody in the building that can relay this info. They always have them for the games. Did Bernal score last game? I know Zapata got 3. Gut did score last game. Okay. And it was Herman that was the transfer that scored. That is Bernal's first of the game. I was thinking of Herman earlier, too. That was Bernal's first of the season. And then I can't tell who the other one that scored was. Well, I think I know. Let me pick it out. Was it 17? It was 12. It was Wood. So Bernal and Wood have both gotten a score this game. I think it is both of their firsts on the season. It is Bernal's first with the Utica College Pioneers. Utica University Pioneers. My bad. Well, I think I got 15 minutes or something to burn, so we're going to burn it the one way we know how. I'm going to end up scouting Utica Comets Twitter. I'm going to see what's going on over there, too. Because I want to get back into the swing of, like, yelling at multiple games at once. I don't have scores to locate either. It's not like a halftime for a college game that I can just go, oh, here's what's going on in this game, in this game, in that game, in this game. I don't have that. And Brent Burns scored. Brett Burns, thank you for making my fantasy team feel a little bit better, or make me feel a little bit better about it for the first time tonight. For the first time tonight, I feel a little bit better about my fantasy team, which I drafted it horribly. Yay. That's what I do. I first year I do fantasy hockey, and it did not go well. I always have one league where it's all jacked up points, too. Yep, Utica's up by a lot. A lot right now against Cleveland. And Nemec gets his first with the Comets, really. Looking at My mic dropped connection for some reason. Nemec with his first in Utica. There was fists thrown. Hallinan got in a fight. And he took him down, too. Props to Hallinan, dude. How do you spell goat in one punch? Hallinan. No, I'm joking. But really, that's... Apparently he put up a good fight. I mean, I didn't expect him to. I haven't seen the kid fight in the whole time he's been in Utica. The one game I don't go to, he fights. What's going on? Yeah, we got a lot of time to kill. Because I forget how long these intermissions are, let alone how much they feel. And they're longer outside the stadium than they are in the stadium. I can be in the odd, walk around for 10 minutes and go, oh, we got like 2 minutes left. Great. Because I'll walk around the odd like it's nothing. I'll walk around there all day. I can't walk around anywhere else when I'm in the middle of a game, but I'll walk around the odd. And by that I mean upstairs. I'll stop. I'll do like a lap around and just like, I know what's there, but I haven't seen everything new there yet. Just like how the boards look and everything for every different one. I don't really visit much. I stick at mostly Risking Street Grill to get anything because that's where I went 99% of the time last year, and that's where I'll go 99% of the time this year for anything I need. For Utica Comets games and for Utica College, I go to the one to the left of that. Usually. 99% of the time. 99.9% of the time. The other 1% is when I get set on the other side, and that's only for Utica Comets games. And most of the times, I end up going to the other side anyways, because half the people that I end up running into that I know, like Scotty over on the 315 Hockey Live podcast, all sit over there. So I end up going over there anyways to get food, and I'll just run into them. Mostly just because I want to go say hi to whoever's over there. So I enjoy talking to other people at hockey. It's fun. I'm not used to sporting events where I know other people there that are there all the time. So it's like I may as well hang out and walk around. I wish I could get downstairs, but it's not possible. But it's fun hanging out a lot upstairs. There's times where I've done like 3 laps just going back and forth upstairs, just investigating everything. Just hit the pro shop for like in between a period. In between the other one, get food, go up, eat, mess around on Twitter. And then before the game, it's just, oh, we're an hour and a half early, like every game. What do we got to do? I mean, can go find the seats or eat food. What do we want to do? That's the only thing you really can do before a game is like, do you eat now? Do you get a drink now? Which usually the answer to both of those is yes, except for me. I don't eat before. And then where do we walk around? Usually it'll be eat quick, hit the pro store, get whatever drinks you need, catch whoever's coming out, go back in, make sure you have all the drinks you need for the period, any food you need last second for the period, go out, get your seats, and get ready to yell. And before the game, I get out the earliest because, usually I might hit a let's go stripes. Or not let's go. Hey, we got stripes. Or sure, let's go. I might yell, let's go stripes. But I got to stop saying that. I don't say let's go stripes. I say another one of my many blunders live. We got stripes. I usually yell one occasionally. Anybody who sits in 103 for Utica College games knows that I've yelled it before. And then I like to catch the guys coming out. I like to catch them coming in. I catch Utica College. Again, I don't know what it did. The feed is still on just random stuff that I don't really care about right now. And I'm waiting for it to come back on. I'm ready. I'm really ready. I could dig through some clips, but you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing. Also, in other news, Houston leads 2-0 in the World Series. For anybody interested, I still have the paper from the first college game. I want to look through this quick. I don't remember. They did list the refs. No, they didn't. This time they didn't. Wow, they learned, because I would have started yelling at them if they made a bad call. They were in there one time, and I went off on whoever was in there. Whoever was making the bad calls. I don't remember who was making the bad calls that game anymore. But it wasn't the NCAA game. It was before that. Somebody made a horrible call. It was playoffs, I think. One of the people I was there with would know. I don't know. Apparently, actually, I didn't know this. Anyone who didn't know, New York City. I'm gonna make a joke here, and I don't know if I want to make it. Screw it, we'll do it. My mic keeps dropping its connection. I don't know what is going on. But a lot of the Utica games are 7 at home. There is a 3:00 game at home. That is the second of a 2-game series against Chatham at home. There's the third game of the year in the odd, and then you have, following that, the week after, it's going to be the second game against Wilkes that Saturday, that weekend, and then that'll be a 2, and then the last game of the season at home for the regular season against Kings College is going to be a 2:00 game. And for promotional nights, you have the Hamilton Orthopedic Spine and Sports Medicine Night. That was the Potsdam game. And then you have the New York Sash Teddy Bear Toss for the Oswego State game, for those who don't know. And then you have Niscopa. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Veterans Night. I just call it Veterans Night. That'll be the next game in the odd against Chatham 11/12, which is after the next road series against Stevenson next weekend, so in 2 weeks. Then you have First Source Night, which is going to be, they marked that with a 1, which would be the first game against Newman on 1/13. And then that following night is supposed to be the Parkway Drugs Night. Weird to call it that, but that's what they call it now, Parkway Drugs. Weird to call that call a game that. The other Wilkes game is going to be the Bonadillo Group Night. Then you have a Merrick Night on the first Kings College game. Northern Safety and Industry Night on the second game. Dots Marriott Utica Thanksgiving Showcase. And then the last one that we're really to talk about on the Plymouth and Shrine games. The only ones that really matter to me are Teddy Bear Toss, Thanksgiving games. Those are the only ones we really here talk about. That and the Veterans one's a nice one. That one I enjoy. But the other event nights, you don't really hear that are event nights. You don't. They don't really talk about it. They don't. I don't know why. That most games at home are sponsored. I don't know why. I don't know. But Utica's back out on the ice. And apparently the game just started 2 minutes or within the last 30 seconds, and I didn't notice. Utica taking up the ice. Shot. Scores! Utica's up 3-1. Who is that a goal from? 23. Is that 23? Utica scores 3-1 as I tune back in. I didn't know it started yet. That is a 20. That's I can't tell from the number. Nope, 29. Either it's 23 or 29. Either that's Kavanaugh or I can't tell. I don't think it's Kavanaugh. That's not Kavanaugh. Buster Larson score. Let's go. Utica is up 3-1. 3-1 Utica. That puck was sent into the Adrian zone, and it was called, I assume, icing. Face-off getting taken in the Utica zone. I guess, no, it had to have been sent then. Utica wins the face-off, takes it in their own zone, moves it up the ice, tries to send it through the neutral in the offensive zone. Poked away by their goalie from coming at him. Adrian gets possession of the puck, but Utica steals it, sends it behind the net. Utica gets it, but Adrian gets it back. Adrian sends it cross ice, carrying in the neutral zone, carrying into the offensive zone, carrying again. Number 7 shoots. It is a leg save by Brian Landsberger. Shot again off a defenseman in the way of the shot. Try to get it around behind the net, sends it up the boards, sent back down the boards. Utica gets it. Utica sends it back up those same boards on the left side to the left defenseman of Adrian. The shot is missed. Adrian gets it behind the net, sends it up the left side boards again, back to that point man, to the other point man on the right side, back to the point man on the left side. Nope, winger, shoots, blocked, shoots, and I don't know if it got through that traffic in front of Landsberger. Back around the boards into the Adrian zone, and that is icing back into Utica's defensive zone. That was a lot in like 10 seconds. Not 10 seconds, but a minute of game time. Whew. That flowed so well. I'm glad I have something to... I'm glad I have some flow with that. I'm just going to keep the banner thing open. I don't know what just happened, but everybody's going to the benches now. I don't know if somebody called time. I don't know what just happened. I don't know. Everyone's gathering around benches, so I'm assuming somebody called time right before that face-off. There's 18:11 to go in the second. We are not even 2 minutes in, and Utica has already gotten a score. I don't know what we're calling time for. Oh, whoever's on the Utica Twitter is slacking. You gotta be up to date at every moment. Hold on, I gotta switch my light because this is gonna bother me. There we go. Now it's the overhead instead of like eye level because that was gonna give me more of a headache. Tommy, we're back. We are back. Where are we lining up? Utica is lining up for face-off in their own zone. They win it. No, they lose it. No, they win it. Utica has it in their own zone. Sends it up the left side boards. Right side boards, I mean. I don't know. I look at it differently when it's looking on different sides of the ice. Adrian carrying it up. Carrying through the neutral zone, up in the offensive zone. Tries poked away. And it's taken away by Utica. Sends it back up taking it back up the ice. Sends it to penalty box side. Around the boards behind the net, called icing from the neutral zone. It was sent. So we're going back to the Utica zone. And it looks like for a split second the camera went out. I was about to say if we lost a feed, I'm flipping. Taking it in the right zone. Why did I say left? Utica going into the faceoff. Little movement on that side closest to the goalie. Utica wins it. Sends it back around the goal. It's up the boards. That's a big hit from 28 of Adrian. Sent up the boards. Utica gets it around. Sends it to the slot. Shot. Deflected. It is behind the net. Adrian puck. They're carrying it around. Send it up through their zone. Trying to get it out. Utica takes it back. Sends it across. Can't get it there. Adrian trying to get it out. They get it out into the neutral zone. Stolen away by Utica. Utica in their own zone. Sends it up into the neutral zone, into Adrian's zone, who sends it back into Utica's zone. Utica getting it around near their net, taking it up the side board or the left side boards, taken back away by Adrian, playing with it along the boards on the left side, left defense, sends it up back around the boards, coming back all the way to the right defenseman. Tries to send it back around the boards to the left, but it is taken away by Utica finally. Utica tries to send it out. It is saved by that left defenseman of Adrian. And then he takes a shot. It is off the leg of Landsberger. It is sent out by Utica. Adrian gets it, is carrying it through the defensive zone. Tries to send it across ice. It doesn't work. Utica had it for a split second, but back to Adrian. Adrian has it, carries it into the Utica zone, 2-on-3, tries to get it across. The slot can't do it. Utica has it, tries to get it out. Board battle, and almost another one. Utica sends it around behind their own net, trying to get it out of the zone. Adrian gets it back. Utica gets it. Utica trying to get it up ice. Utica gets it. It's stopped in the zone by a good defensive play. Adrian tried to get a shot on goal. They couldn't. Utica stops him. Adrian had the puck. Utica now carrying the puck up to the neutral, up in the offensive zone. Come on, shoot. Shot from the point. No good. Stopped. He had it from the right circle, sent it back when he was turned around, and that was a rocket, but it did not get where it needed to go to score. Utica up 3-1. This is not the team we saw last year. Not like this against Adrian. Let's hope it continues. Utica going down for the face-off. Way early. Oh, but you're calling the Utica guy off the face-off. Really? You're calling Oz? Better not have been. I was going to say, I was not going to be happy. Oz wins the puck, or wins the face-off, sends it back. Utica carrying it around, trying to get it around somewhere, around the boards. Adrian's going to get there first. Utica's going to attempt to get there. That's a big hit on Jason Dobay. Adrian trying to playing with it in their own zone, trying to get it out. Now finally getting it out. They're carrying it into the offensive zone. Carrying it around behind the net, tried to get to the slot, couldn't, send it all the way back into their own zone. And Utica giving no forecheck, assumingly doing a line switch. And yes, they are, both teams doing a line switch. Adrian now carrying. Adrian sends it up through their own zone, trying to get it through. Gets it through into the offensive zone. Adrian tried to put it to the slot, couldn't do it. Tried to take another shot, could not get it there. Landsberger is anchored on that left post. Shot from the defenseman, can't get it there. Utica carrying through the neutral, up in the offensive. Shoots, can't get it, gets it on net. Utica carrying along the boards, tried to send it back in, can't get it. There was an Adrian defenseman there. Shot on goal for effect, just to get the line change going. Adrian line changes. Utica moving the puck up into the neutral, trying to get a breakaway in. Utica can't do it. Back to Adrian. Adrian carrying it back up through the neutral zone. Pick a direction. Adrian up into the offensive zone. Shoots. It is stopped by Landsberger. Low in the butterfly. Just under 6 minutes. Actually, 5:40 have gone through this period so far. It's a game, people. It's a game. It's a game. I'm just going to say that. Utica going down for the face-off in their own zone. Utica ready. Losing the face-off. Adrian sends it to the left point. Shot. Missed the net completely. Takes it around the net. Tries to get it in on the left side. Can't do it. There was an Adrian winger there, but Utica was there to collapse on top of it. Adrian gets it to the left defenseman who had a shot but missed the puck. Adrian shoots. Stopped by Utica. There was a lot of traffic there. Utica gets it back. Adrian got it back. Adrian took 2 shots, couldn't get it on. 1 completely missed the net. Now it's Utica taking it up. 2-on-3. Adrian steals it back, sends it up. It manages to get in the Utica zone. They take a shot. Nothing. Completely missed the net. And the big body in it. The big body in it. Oh, that's going to be a funny joke. 13:45 left to go in the second period. And it's flowing good. Yeah, this game's flowing very good. I will say that. This game's going to be over by 11. I'm going to have to sleep by noon for that game tomorrow, and I'm just going to go, yay, we got Adrian again tomorrow, which means I have to watch 2 games. Utica loses the face-off, but manages to get the puck, playing it with their own defensive zone, sends it up the boards in the offensive zone, gets it moving. They can't get it through two-way winger. It's stopped, but Utica gets the gun, has a good shot, doesn't go in. Back around behind the net, Utica gets it on the board, sends it up. Nope, sends it low. Utica gets it, takes a shot, can't get it in. Adrian gets it back. Adrian trying to carry it up. They can't. It's sent to a Utica defenseman. Defenseman sends it right back up to the winger. Looks like a winger has taken it up into the offensive zone. Utica takes a shot. It is no good. It is Adrian puck. They're carrying it up. Adrian carrying into the neutral. Carrying shoots it into the offensive zone, and Utica gets it back. Utica sends it back around boards. Sends it into the offensive zone. And it's back out. It's going back in. It is in. Utica. And it's taken back out by Adrian. Adrian taking it into neutral. Utica fighting for it back. Utica can't get it back. Utica gets it back. It is going back and forth. Pick a direction. Utica finally gets it behind the net. Landsberger sends it to a defenseman. Sends it up the ice. Adrian manages to get there and collapse on the puck, but Utica fights for it and gets there. That looks like it was... It looked like wood for a second, but it wasn't. Carrying is the Potsdam. Adrian takes in the offensive zone. It is loose. Utica gets there first. Sends it up the boards. Carrying up the boards. Carrying. Neutral. No, now in the neutral zone. Carrying is Utica. In the offensive zone is Utica. Back out of the back out of the offensive zone is Utica. It went up the boards, around the boards, and Utica has it. Utica has it in their own zone. It's sent up along the boards, out of the zone, into Adrian's zone behind their net, and that's it's not an offside. It's an icing. All that back and forth for an icing. Oh, why do you have to do that for an icing? All that back and forth for an icing. Oh, that hurts. I don't like seeing that happen. I want this game to stay in one zone and hopefully Adrian's. Although whatever it takes to win, I guess. Adrian wins point to point. That point takes a shot. There's too much traffic in front of the net. It's deflected down low by a winger. Tries to get to the slot. Adrian can't do it. Defenseman gets there, takes a shot, deflected by the goalie. Adrian back up to the point, tries to take it down low. Tries to take one from the center high. Can't hold on to the puck and falls. Utica does a dump. They're doing a switch on defense, I'm assuming. Utica gets around there, back behind the net. Whoever that is got stuffed twice onto the boards. Adrian taking it back up. They have 2 approaching on 4 Utica. 4 of Utica players. Goes around the boards, back around to the left side. Left defenseman takes a shot. It is deflected. Utica has a breakaway. 1-on-0. Utica. Oh, and they cannot get a good shot off. Oh, no. Oh, that was such a good opportunity. Number 2. Oh, it did not go in. He should have carried it. He had it backhand. He should have pulled it back forehand and tried to get around the goalie. Oh, no. That was not good. Face off in Adrian's zone. Puck's dropped. Utica wins it. But Adrian manages to get a stick on it and it's out of the Utica zone, or offensive zone. They send it from point to point. Sends it down into the zone, around the boards. Adrian gets there, sending it around. Manages to get to an Adrian winger. It's a 2-on-1. Adrian goes to make the play. He can't get the puck there. Adrian now fighting along the boards. Heavy hit laid onto what I'm assuming might have been Buster. And that puck ended up into the net. Oh, that somebody just laid into somebody on the boards. I think it was Buster, somebody with a big frame. And they bounced off the boards like nothing happened. Whoever laid into, that had to have been Buster that got laid into and just said, "What? You're small. I get it." It looked like he didn't really budge from that. Face off in the Utica zone. Both go a little early. It is won by Utica. No, it's won by Utica. They take it up through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Carrying is Utica. Carrying is Utica. Shoots along the boards. Utica gets it through a jumble of Adrian, and then Adrian gets it, sends it up the boards. Tries to go to the middle. Doesn't work. Utica sends it back around. Grabbed by Adrian's goalie. Utica manages to get a hold of the puck behind the net. But Adrian's goalie got back in before anything could amount, and Adrian has the puck back. They dump and are doing a fresh line change for Adrian. Utica sends up high. So there's one Utica player in the defensive or offensive zone. I'm assuming a line switch on offense. Point man has it. Sends it up. Back to the player who was originally in the zone for Utica. They're fighting Adrian right now for it. It's a fight along the boards. Utica has it. Sends it to the point. Shot. One-timer. Ripped it. And it's saved. Whoever ripped that one got a good one out of it. That was a good one. 9:22 left to go in this second period, and I already have a migraine. Yay. I just want this game to end in a way just because I want to be happy. Can we stop the count now? Can we stop the count? Is that a thing? Utica tries to circle it around along the boards. Doesn't work. Board battle, 2 versus 2 on this. And the Utica offensive zone. I want to say Adrian's defensive zone, but that's what I was thinking of saying. It is a fight over in those boards. Nobody's relenting. The puck still doesn't come out. There's a third Adrian winger that's trying to get the puck out. It is not working. Meanwhile, you have the other Utica. It is finally fished out. Adrian has it, and they're trying to get it up the ice. Adrian now is getting it up the ice through the neutral in the offensive zone, carrying, sent back to point, shot. It is deflected. There's a lot of traffic there, and Adrian gets it back, sends it to that. Was going to send it to the same point man. Carries and keeps the puck for some reason. Tries to shoot it through 5 guys. Can't. There's a bunch of jumbling and pushing around the net. A lot of pushing. And there's a fight. Not a fight, but Murphy has somebody in a headlock. Well, not a headlock, but in a head grab. Who are you grabbing? That might be a penalty on him. Grabbing 3. Fedoruk of Utica. Or they might be if they send him to the box. He gave a what like he was getting sent to the box. That is another transfer. Fedoruk. I say Fedoruk on accident. Fedoruk. Nobody's going to the box. Still 5-on-5. I would have given something for that. 8:35 left to go in the second. Utica dropping down to face off. It is won by Utica. Sends it around. Utica has it behind their net. Tries to get it up boards. They can't. Adrian gets it. Utica gets it back along the boards. Nope, it's Adrian's puck. They try to get it back in. They send it. Dump and chase. It works. In a way. It goes all the way around. They send it back all the way around. Utica manages to get a stick on it. Tries to get it out. They can't. They can. They get it out. Adrian has it in their own zone now with 1 forechecker. They send it back up. They dump and chase. They dumped and chased a lot today. They have the puck along the boards. They try to send it up to the defenseman. They do. They get a shot, and Adrian scores. It's 3-2. Adrian, I don't know what that was, but Adrian's point shot it. They got Landsberger on a rebound. I think they got 2 shots off there in such the confusion and traffic, and that means Adrian is now only down 1 with 7:55 left to go in the second. It's not how I wanted this to go. I wanted this lead to stay by 2. This gets me a little more worried. I'm hoping it doesn't click for Adrian right now. Hey, it's Scovey. Come on, Scoville, please do something. Do something that gets us a big-time goal right now. Face-off won by Adrian. They send it around. Landsberger gets the puck, sends it around the right side boards. Utica has it, carries it in the neutral, carrying. Tries to move it into the offensive zone, can't do it, sent back around. Utica ends up with it in the neutral, takes it in their own zone, sends it back in the neutral, sends it in the offensive zone off the bounce off the boards. Coming back into the neutral, into the offensive zone. Icing is waved off by the linesman. Tries to send it to the slot, can't do it. Bounces off Landsberger, taking it up ice is Utica. Taking it up. Utica can't get it and moves it off Adrian forward falling. Adrian has the puck, carrying it up in the offensive zone. Carrying, shoots. It is deflected. And Utica is now carrying it up ice into the neutral zone. Carrying. They shoot into the offensive zone. It is off glass. It is not off the netting. Live puck still. Adrian carrying it back up after coming around the netting, or around the net, and they take an offensive zone. Side, coast to coast shoot, and it is no good. Utica carrying it back up the ice. Dumps, chases. They are there and aren't there. Adrian has it back and is taking it up ice, but Utica manages to get a stick on it. But Adrian still has it in the neutral zone, and they're charging up ice. Around 2 Utica defenders. Takes a shot from the point, trying to get it across, I think. That or it was a shot that went completely wrong. Doesn't work. Utica taking it back up ice. Lost it. So all the way around boards, back to Utica. They lose it quick. Adrian has it and carries it around behind their own net. Utica is there to give a forecheck. They're very aggressive at that forecheck on that one. But Adrian manages to hold fast. They keep the puck. There was a shot. It might have gotten deflected early by a Utica stick. Shot from the left point. Nothing. Utica manages to get it back along the boards after a lengthy board fight and send it back up ice. It is back all the way up to the goalie. All the way back up almost to Adrian's goalie. They send it around the left side boards. They manage to carry it up left side boards. It is 2-on-2. The shot, the stop. Utica has it. They send it up ice into the neutral. Adrian has it in their own zone. They send it to the left side. Wicked hit. Shot on goal. Nothing. Behind the net is the puck. It ends up in the slot. Adrian manages to get a hold of it and is carrying it up ice. Whoever laid that hit for Utica laid a nasty hit. Adrian carried it into the offensive zone, but lost it quick when the other way along the boards. Utica has it, tries to get around the defender, can't do it, but it's still picked up by Utica. They're around near behind the net. On the left side, has nowhere to go. Stopped by Adrian. They take the puck back. Adrian carrying. Stopped. They dump. Dead puck. I don't know what it's on. I'm assuming icing. Yeah, looks like it. So it's a Utica face-off in Adrian's zone. Looks like Utica might get a little more aggressive. And it looks like no time. All right. Oh, we're already carrying an hour and a half. Not an hour and a half. Hour and 15. No, an hour and 23. How are we already carrying this long? All right. Adrian's going to a commercial. All right. I'm not surprised. We're just going to wait here for whatever this is to come back. Utica up 3-2 through the second. And we're still waiting to come back from a timeout. And both teams are coming back out. Utica is setting up in the offensive zone, hopefully winning a face-off here. I can't tell who's in the dot, but it might be Zapata, the captain. That's my captain, as I yelled yesterday in the last game. I'm going to say it again. Face-off. Puck has not been dropped yet. Now dropped. Won by Utica. Snapped up early. It's up within the first couple seconds, and it hits the netting again. So another face-off on the same dot. I love this game. Love this game. Love when we do this. It's great. Oh, this is going to give me a heart attack. Adrian manages to get the puck off the face-off and is carrying it up in the offensive zone. But they lose it and then gain it again. And then there's another board battle, potentially to lose it. Yep, and Utica has it, just trying to get it out of their zone. Utica gets it out, but Adrian gets it back and is carrying it up through the neutral zone. Doing a little back and forth. They get it into the offensive zone. along left side boards, sends it around the boards to the right side, manages to get gotten by Utica, sends it up those same boards into the offensive zone, but Utica is not the first one on it. Adrian's there, but there is a board battle going on. Utica manages to get a hold of it, sends it to, Matt, I think he meant to send that to point, but sends it to the middle of the ice where there was nobody up at the point. At that spot, they were both on each side along the boards. Utica manages to carry it, or grab it, and is carrying it up ice. Utica gets it, carrying it right behind the net, sent along the boards. Grabbed by Utica still. Little board battle. Utica loses it to Adrian. Board battle going on still. Still going on. That puck is won by Adrian onto that board battle. And is knocked in the offensive zone, but picked right back up by Utica until it's snatched from behind by Adrian. Adrian trying to get it to the slot. Can't do it. Sent around behind the net. Adrian tries to get it along the right side boards. They get it. Point man up the boards around to the left side. Utica gets it right to the left side of the goal. It's a board battle right there. It gets out to Utica. That is Ozzy. Sends it up ice. Finally, the one shot that will give me numbers. In the offensive zone, they called icing when he was right in stride with the defenseman. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Really? I'm mystified by how refs can be bad like this sometimes. Utica up 3-2 over Adrian. 2:50 left to go in the second. Face off in the Utica zone. They lose. Adrian has it up high at the point. Point to point. Right to left. Shot. It is stopped. Traffic in front. Fighting for the puck now to the left of the goal. It is in Adrian's hands. They take a shot. They move it to center. Deflected. They moved it to center high. It was deflected, knocked behind the net. Adrian gets a hold of it again. You can't let Adrian sit and get set and pull you out of position. They're trying to take a clapper from the left side. Doesn't work. Gets into traffic. Sends it down low on the right side. Looking for somebody. Sends it to center. Shot. It is saved by Landsberger. Got to get in front of those if you're Utica. You got to get in front of those. That is probably number one right now, is getting in front of those one-timers. Got to be. 3-2 Utica, 2:12 left to go on the clock in the second period. Got to get in front of those. You really do. Because that's where Adrian struck to get number 2, and I think that's where they're going to potentially get number 3, is those one-timers. The faceoff is won by Adrian. They send it around the boards. Utica manages to get a hold of it, but then sends it into the neutral zone where there is a Adrian defender waiting. Dance around with the puck, sent into the defensive zone to regroup. Looking up the ice, moves it forward into the offensive zone on a dump and chase. Landsberger's there first to get the puck. Tries to send it somewhere, but he can't. Utica manages regaining control of the puck. Sends it to middle. Never mind. That is up to Adrian defender again. Back into Utica zone. Send it cross ice in the defense. From D to D. Looking up ice. Carrying. I think that's the transfer. Shoots close range, and it doesn't go in. A second shot. Nothing, and it is saved. And there's a little scrum to the left of the net. Wow. This game's already kind of getting scrappy. It was scrappy in the beginning, and then it stopped. It's getting a little scrappy again, and I have a feeling it's going to stop because of how disciplined these teams are. They're not going to fight. Just saying. Especially not a team led by Gary Enan. Nope. And I say that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. As I say that. It's good to have a team that's not just going to go out and fight everybody. Utica wins, takes a shot, can't get it through traffic. It is Adrian moving the puck around behind the net. They get it upboards, but it is stolen away by Utica. Utica trying to get it around, but they are swallowed up by Adrian. Adrian gets it up ice from a cross ice pass, another cross ice pass up ice, but it is lost. Utica gets it, sends it boards, sends it up. That is a monster hit. That is a big hit sent on a Utica player. Adrian went to carry to regroup, and I don't know what they're calling here, but they're calling something. 58 seconds left on the clock. 57, actually. And it looks like there is going to be an Adrian penalty on an interference. Let's go! Utica power play. This is where they excel. This is where Utica power play scored last game a couple of times. I think it was multiple. I know one of them was Allen, and I think Zapata got the other. So it looks like Utica's back on the power play. This is the first penalty committed by either team in the game. Utica face off in the Adrian zone, 5-on-4. Let's go Utica. Adrian lining up 2 on the right, 2 on the, or all 3 on the left side, 1 in the middle, or 1 to take the face off. Utica loses the face off. Adrian has it behind the net, tries to get around. Utica manages to steal it. Board battle. Nobody relenting. Finally gets to Utica, or behind the net. Up to the point. Up, slap past the other point. Looking, has nothing to Winger. Winger has nothing. I'm assuming that's Buster from his huge frame. And I saw it too as the first number. Around behind the net, nothing. Back up to point. Point looking, shot. Nothing. It's back to the 4 behind the net. Back up to the point. Right point. Right point to left point. Left point couldn't establish it. Got it. Sends it down to left winger. Left point. Right point. Shot. Nothing. That I'm assuming went up and hit the netting. That is going to be a face-off in the right dot. Let's go Utica. Up 3-2. Power play. 19 seconds left. That power play happened with about 55 seconds left in the first. It was 57 in the first, or in the second. So they will have time. They will have just over a minute next period of. Yeah, they will have just over a minute next period of power play time. They're not showing it on the scoreboard, but I'll hopefully remember. Adrian manages to lose the faceoff, but just has a forecheck. But it is right point to left point shot. Stops. I'm assuming deflected. 12 seconds left. There's enough time for one more faceoff and heavy shot or point to point. Do whatever needs to be done for a quick setup and shot. And we'll see what happens here. Hour and 30 minutes through already. Whew. Utica's ready to take the face off. Waiting for Adrian. Adrian is ready. Utica and Adrian are both ready. Utica wins the face off, but Adrian manages to get the puck. Adrian carrying it up ice. Takes a shot. Deflected. Utica gets it around their own net and is just carrying it up ice. And that is the end of the second period. Utica up 3-2 on number 1, Adrian. And Adrian, I know, is going to be hungry right now. They're going to come out swinging. So Utica's got to be on their guard and ready. A score on this power play changes everything. But anyways, I will take a quick break while we are at the end of the second. I will be back before you know it. All right, finally back with another different drink. So we're gonna have one for each period, I guess. The trifecta. Whatever keeps Utica up, I guess. An interesting period, but by Utica, they continue to kind of keep themselves. Well, they just tried to keep themselves up, and they're playing the game well enough where they're holding off Adrian. I didn't think this would be like this early. So in other news, the Utica Comets are up 5-1 over the Cleveland Monsters. And I'm assuming that looks like they're going to win because it kind of does. This is an entertaining game, though, from Utica. Utica's played very interesting hockey. I didn't expect them to show up and kind of give Adrian a punch in the mouth this quick. If they can win this game, it's a lot of stress off their shoulders. Apparently, the Rangers won this dodgeball this year for their little picture. It looks hilarious. As I'm looking around, just kind of scouting out what's going on, because we can't. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing, because I don't know. I don't have a stat sheet pulled up, and they're not updating their Twitter, so I have no clue who the official goals or assists go to, at all. I'm just here for the gut scores. No, there hasn't been much of him tonight. There really hasn't. The freshman from Middletown, New Jersey, the junior Comet, formerly, hasn't done much tonight or gotten much time. Same with guys like Shane Murphy. Matt Wood's gotten time. Rutkowski hasn't gotten much time. As much as I hate to see a Rum native not get much time, he's not getting much time. Good news is I have a Gatorade that was in the fridge, so it's going to be freezing. So every time I'm going to try to mess around with it, it's going to be freezing, so I can't. Well, do we have live stats on this? Did they fix this from last game? They did. They didn't. They're going to redirect me to Adrian. Yeah. It's only giving me the Adrian scoring place. Okay. There we go. Utica's goals awarded to Kimball Johnson, Matt Wood, and Regan Kavanaugh. That's who got the first one, was Kimball. My bad. Not who I originally said got it, which was one of the other transfers. See, this slider on Adrian's, I can't do. I don't like that. And then the goals for Adrian go to Spunnet. Sorry if I butchered that. And Redning. Sorry if I mispronounced that too. Yeah, Utica has 103. 103. Yeah, about 103 left on their power play. Oh, I hate this website because it does this. I can't. I don't like that, how it does that. Really, the scroller is just stupid small. And anytime I try to scroll, most of the time I end up highlighting text that I didn't even try to highlight. Welcome to Adrian's website. Yeah, I'm not even gonna I'm not gonna complain about Adrian's website anymore. I'm just gonna leave it alone over here. that's going to be a topic for another day when we're not playing them, because I don't want to anger the hockey gods again. I've done it before, and it's not fun. I probably do it a little too much. Too many jinxes and too little reverse jinxes, eh? That'll do it. But anyways, those 3 goals are what's keeping Utica in the game right now. They came out early, they came out swinging, and then they just kind of played a defensive game. That's great. Can you try to continue scoring? Please? I'd rather you do that, because right now we're just on a I'm not going to try to navigate that website. I'm not even going to touch it. I don't want nothing to do with it. That Adrian website. I'm just going to leave it and wait for somebody to update it on Utica's. Or something. Because I want nothing to do with that. I'll get angry very fast for that. I really am getting scores on this. I grabbed something else to start looking at Twitter and stuff, and all of a sudden it's giving me football scores. Or not football, hockey. Why did I say football? I'm thinking because we have college football for down to 26 more days straight? It was 27 yesterday? Yes. 26 more days. Sidetrack, but a lot more days of just straight stuff. Of straight stuff. Straight football. Why did I say straight stuff? I'm hoping we get this game back soon, because I don't like so much nothing. Like, when I say nothing, I mean nothing to talk about. Anyways, since they're going to... There's a national championship in fishing? Okay. Didn't know that. Tells me how I need to know as a fisherman. I want to join. Not Adrian's, but still. And again, I'm not the only avid fisherman, but hey, that's what summers are for. Not really time to fish anymore because it's freezing, but I'm getting sidetracked because I can't look at the stats right now, and nobody's updating the Utica page. Ooh, that's a violent hit laid by number 6 of Cleveland on a Utica Comet. I don't know who they laid it on, but that is not a good hit. Whoever did that was dirty. Who did that? Let me find it. Let me get a number. It's number 6 on Cleveland. That is a dirty hit. If you've seen it, that looks kind of like a dirty hit to me. Because he's taking a shot, and he gives him a push and he kind of tries to dodge it and comes off onto one foot, and gives him a straight push right into the boards. And I think that's Nolan who left the game. No, I don't. You don't do that. Not like that. Whatever. Cleveland's Cleveland. I mean, it's also not the Bruins, but it's Cleveland. It's also not Syracuse, but it's Cleveland. I say that, and they're going to stomp us the next time they see us. Ain't going to be anytime soon. I can tell you that for sure. Just tells you what the intermissions feel like, because I'm not used to play-by-playing with an intermission like this. The only time I play-by-play with a real intermission is football. And that's more just quarters that are shorter in between to me. Although we get more commercials with those games. So it looks like the official Utica team has numbers 1 through 37. Or has a 1 is their lowest, 37 for their highest. And I'd say they fill a lot of 1 through 30. Because most of the roster is 1 through 30. I don't really look at that, but then it's like, does everybody like low digits? Like really low? I'm going to take a drink of this. All right, get through it. I do really want to watch the game again. It should be back any minute now. They came back a little earlier than I expected last time. Here we go. Utica is... Nope. Still got nothing. We got a minute 30 left. We got a minute 30 left. But they're actually showing the ice now, which means we're close. Not going to create a new banner. I'll just wait to change this one over. I'll wait a few minutes. Utica is up 3-2. 17 shots on goal for the Pioneers compared to Adrian's 22. 0-1 on the power play so far compared to a 0-0 for Adrian. Utica's won 67% of the faceoffs with 33% going to the Bulldogs. And there's 20 saves compared to 14 for Utica and Adrian. Adrian coming out, and so is Utica. 47 seconds left to go till game time, until the third period. Puck is dropped. I'm hoping Utica can answer on this power play. But Adrian's going to come out firing with first leg. So we'll see. This game will be over by 10:45. Hopefully. Hopefully there's not much stoppage and it's just go, go, go. Yeah, 103 left on the penalty. With 7 seconds left to go till face off. We are officially in the third period. 20 minutes on the clock. The final 20. And Utica loses the faceoff. Adrian has it in their own zone. Defenseman up the boards. Into the Utica zone around the net. Utica gets it. Carries it. Carries it up the defensive zone. Carrying into the offensive zone. And it is lost to Adrian, but Utica gets it back. Utica sends it up the board. No, Adrian sent it up the ice. Landsberger saves it before it gets past the red, and before it gets to the red, so it would be a trapezoid rule if he got there. And Utica got it in the offensive zone, carrying it around behind the net. Lost it to Adrian. Adrian carrying it up on the right side boards. It's a 2v1. Actually, it's a 2-on-2. Shot missed. Deflected, I should say. Utica has the puck. Carrying it up the right boards. No. Turn it around, carrying it behind the net, getting a quick line change, and waiting to survey what's going to happen next with Utica, where they're going to go. Carrying, passes up to the right side. Nobody there, actually, nobody there. Adrian gets the puck, taking it in the offensive zone for Adrian. Adrian loses it in the neutral zone. Utica carrying it up the ice. Utica loses it. Adrian carrying it towards their offensive zone, and they do. Adrian player is stopped. Some fans up there wanted a cross-checking. It is not called, thankfully. I don't really think there was a cross-check anyways. Utica sends it down, and it's an icing. 18:30 or minute 30 already gone by. The power play is over. Utica could not get anything going. Utica up 3-2, 18:30 left to go. Minute 30 gone by. Utica 0 for 1 on the penalty. On the power play. And Adrian wins the face-off. They shoot from the point. Nothing. Deflected. Boards battle. Utica wins it. Sends it up the left boards. Continues up the left boards. To Adrian. Adrian carries it up their left side boards. Continuously carrying. And lost it to Utica. Utica up the other side boards. Up. And they continue to carry it into the offensive zone, sending it around the boards. And there is a hit to go into a board battle. Utica wins it anyways. Go to the point. Utica sends it around the boards, and that does not make it to the point. Adrian gets the stick there, but loses it. Utica carrying it into the offensive zone, shot towards the net to get a line change in. Actually, it went around the net. Utica can't recover it, and Adrian carries it down the ice. Adrian carrying in the offensive zone, shoots. It is stopped, but he stopped it. There was a rebound, and Landsberger got it. Shot from the point. Stopped in traffic. Utica stops another one. More stops from the goalie. Adrian carrying it around, shoots. Deflected again. Utica's got to get bodies in front of there. Adrian's continuing to shoot on him like that. Their goalie stops it before it gets into that red paint and carries it around behind their net to get a quick line change, survey the ice. Still waiting, and he carries it up the ice, passes it up to the right boards, carrying, tries to go up the boards again, can't do it. Back and forth from Adrian to Utica. Utica gets it, sends it up the boards, trying to get in the offensive zone, gets in the offensive zone. It is recovered by Adrian. Adrian coming around. Sends it the opposite way. Adrian trying to carry it up the boards. Utica forechecker getting in the way. Utica gets the puck. Sends it up to the right point. Right point shoots. It is not on target. Second chance. Misses the net. Utica fighting for that puck. Can't get there. Utica gets the puck. Keeping it in the offensive zone. And there's a call. Injured player. There's an injured... There was an Adrian player down. We don't know if he's hurt. Is going to the bench. He looks to be skating fine. Hopefully he's okay. And it looks like Utica's going on the first penalty kill of the game. This could be bad. Utica could see them go down or go tie game 3-3 here if they let Adrian get away with those one-timers and those up high point-to-point shots. Utica down a man. Penalty kill is going to end at 4:15. Starting at 6:15. This face-off. Utica wins it. Adrian has the puck. Point to the other point. Shot. Nope. Down. Sends it down low. Looking for the slot. Has nothing. Sends it to the left side winger. Utica wins it. Sends it up ice. 15 seconds off the clock from the penalty. Adrian carries it back around the net. Carrying it up the ice. Adrian carrying it up the ice. Only one forechecker, 3 back for Utica. Obviously, that's kind of what they expected to play. Looks like they might be playing a box. Something like that. Adrian trying to do anything. Utica is there. Utica has a 2-on-1. Utica carrying it. Utica's carrying it. Oh, he lost it behind him. The pass was behind him. Utica loses the puck, and they have to retreat back down the ice with Adrian carrying. Oh, that was such a missed opportunity again. Adrian moving the puck around in their offensive zone. Utica giving them opposition, but Adrian's not letting up. Adrian continues to hold the puck. Utica manages to intercept, trying to get around one defender. He couldn't. One foul. He's trying to get around that defender again. He can't. Utica wasting a lot of time. That's a minute off this penalty. This penalty ends in less than a minute. Adrian carrying. They know they have less than a minute on the power play. Shoots. It is stopped. Second chance. I don't know if it got on net, but Adrian trying to reset. Point. Left wing. Shot. Missed. Right or left point. Missed. Scramble in front of the net, and Adrian scores. It is a tie game, 3-3, penalty over. 14:38 left to go. I said Utica was going to get caught if they continue to let stuff like that go. They can't let those in front of the net passes go. They got to limit those second chance options. They've done great so far, but they're getting shelled. Yeah, that was a second chance option, a second chance shot that got him. They got to stop letting up second chance points, and they got to score here. Score. Take that pressure off, Landsberger. Come on. Setting up for a face-off in the center zone. It is a tie game, 3-3. It's like it's 0-0, 14:38. Left to go in the third. Adrian loses the face-off. Actually wins the face-off. Never mind. And gets the puck. Sent it around. Landsberger sends it off the boards. Doesn't get it. Adrian tried to get it on net. They couldn't. Utica swallowed him there. Whoever's doing this camera work isn't doing very well right now. Utica got the puck back finally. Utica, he got around one. He couldn't get around the other, and he falls. Utica, it's sent back into their own zone off a high shot. They get it. They send it up the boards. Nothing. Adrian still has it. Heavy hit on an Adrian player. He gets the puck back, though. Takes a shot off a skate from a defender. Adrian gets it again. And they're going to call a penalty on Utica. A tripping. Of course they are. And Utica gets another guy in the box. You got to play disciplined at this time. Oh, I don't like when they don't play discipline like that. That worries me. Utica back on the penalty kill. After they're 0-1 on the penalty kill, they're probably going to become 0-2. Utica loses the faceoff. Adrian has it. They try to move it down low. They can't. Utica racing. Can't bring the forecheck quick enough. And Adrian carries it back in the offensive zone. Utica's there to smother it. Sends it back out the offensive zone, up the ice, into Utica's offensive zone, but their goalie stops it. Utica does a quick line switch, has one forechecker, and here comes Adrian back down the ice. Adrian sends it, tries to get it over across into the slot. They can't do it. They tried to send it back up to the point, misses the point, up the boards to the goalie. Goalie leaves it for one winger or defenseman. I'm guessing defenseman. And there's one forechecker for Utica. Carrying it up is Adrian. Adrian carrying. They get a shot. They miss. Or it was deflected. Utica. Nope, Adrian. They had a one-timer, or they had a shot from the right point, and it was stopped by Landsberger. Still a lot of time on that penalty. This is stressful. A lot of time on that penalty. Still. Utica's got to hold out and hope they can score, but I don't know if they can hold out. Utica wins the faceoff. Sends it around the boards. Adrian manages to recover it. Around one defender. Goes to take the shot. Sent back to the slot. Can't get it there, and it's back up ice. Utica has one forechecker. One defenseman back. He's going to have to try. He's going to have to do something. He loses him. He almost lost the puck, too. But Adrian now carrying it up ice. Adrian in the offensive zone, trying to get something going. Looking to take a shot. Nope. Sends it around the boards. Sends it back up the boards to the right defenseman, to the left defenseman, point to point. Back to the right defenseman. He's not there. He was a little behind it. Utica tries to get in front of it. They can't. Whoever's doing this camera work isn't doing very great. They're zooming in at times that's too zoomed, and they're focusing on the wrong things. But I can't really say anything. Utica fighting for the puck. They can't get it. Back around. Nope, now they can. Penalty is over. 5-on. Lost my mic, and I don't know when I lost my mic. Apologies, but we're back, and Utica has the puck. It's still 3-3. 11 minutes left to go. Utica has the puck down low. Or no, Adrian has the puck down low. Behind the net, they're up now. Shoots on net, nothing. Adrian sends it along those boards again. Utica manages to get it. Utica tries to send it up. There's nobody there. Can't get around Adrian. Adrian shot. Deflected. Adrian has it left point. Shoots. Can't get it through all that traffic. Adrian has it right defender up. Tries to send it to slot. Nothing. Utica has it now. Utica trying to carry it up. Adrian manages to get there and get it around. Sends it into the offensive zone. Dump in chase. Utica's there first, though. They try to get it along the boards. They can't do it. They do get the puck, though. Utica trying to carry it up. Fancy move tried, and it doesn't work. That looked like an elbow from an Adrian player. It really did. And they might be calling a penalty on Adrian for elbowing because there was a stoppage in play. They are calling it elbowing. That is on, I think, 27 of Adrian, start of an S. So Adrian is now on the penalty kill at 10:08. It will end at 8:08. Utica has to capitalize on this power play if they want to get the stress off the shoulders. If they want to really put the pressure on Adrian, they score now. Are they going to? I have no clue. Three, 10:08 left to go in the third. Just the start of the penalty, or the power play. And Utica has won the faceoff, moving the puck around. Was going to take a shot, but went around behind the net, sends it up the boards. It is up to a defenseman, down to a forward, down along the boards behind the net to a forward, back up to right point, back down to right winger. Tried to go across ice, didn't work, right to a defender. Utica lets it go around to the goalie. That almost went bad. Utica manages to get the puck back. And the goalie in net. Back around the boards, Utica has it. Tries to send it up ice. Moving through the defensive zone into the neutral. Into the offensive. Utica carrying. Shot. Nothing. Deflected. Back in. Nope, it's saved in the offensive zone. Utica does not have it. Adrian has it. Utica has it. That bad camera angle. But Utica might have it. Adrian might have it. Adrian has it. Carrying. Adrian carrying. Nope, Utica has it. Utica takes a point shot. Left point. Nothing. There was a shot from a winger. He gets pushed from behind, and there's going to be a shove. 2 shoves to potentially, that might have been Gut, who took a crack at a shot. There is less than a minute left. There is 54 seconds left on the penalty. They don't show the scoreboard, so I can't tell. I'm going off the time. I think it was 10:08, so 8:08, 9:01, yeah, 54. No, 53. 53 seconds left on the power play. Utica hasn't capitalized on a power play yet this game, and moving the puck back and forth is Utica. Utica trying to move the puck up, can't do it. Adrian fighting along the boards. Utica fighting along the boards with him. Utica manages to get the puck, sends it back upwards, cross ice, up to point, back to the back center, shot, missed. Trying to get it back up to the point. They have it left side. Trying to left side point, right side point. Shot. Nothing. Takes it in front, tries to shoot, can't. Had two opportunities. There are two chops at that. Couldn't get it. 8:25 left. 8:24 left. 10 seconds left on the power play. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yep, the power play is over. Utica cannot capitalize, and it's sent back down into their zone. Adrian applying pressure on those penalties, or on those power plays. Puck was sent into the Utica bench. 8 minutes left exactly on the clock. 3-3 Utica Adrian. Stressful. First thing I'll say, stressful. I think it's Mick lining up in the circle again. Face off. Won by Utica. Winger to point. Or winger to defenseman. Loses the puck. Tries to send it up. Gets it up. Up to a winger. Bounces around. Utica doesn't have it. It's loose. Sent by the Adrian goalie around the boards. Adrian has it. Adrian moving it into the neutral zone. Carrying. Up into the offensive zone. And that's stopped. Utica has it. Trying to get along the boards. Nope, they had it in the center. Carrying it up is Utica through the neutral zone, into the offensive zone. Utica trying to get something going. Shot up, almost a shot from the point. Nope, it went down low. Where's the point? Point's there. Take a shot. Utica does. They had an opportunity. No score. It was close. It was very close for Utica. I'm away from the mic, but I'm up almost to my computer. I'm so anxious. I have to be poised and ready. This is anybody's game. This is anybody and everybody's game right here. Oh, great. Just what I wanted right now. I thought this would be easy, but nothing is ever easy, especially when Adrian's involved. Utica sends it around, or Adrian sends it around the boards. Utica and Adrian fighting along the boards. Adrian gets it. They got out in front of Utica. Utica finally gets it, sends it back around. Dump in chase. Adrian gets there. Adrian tries to send it up. Neutral zone, or into the neutral zone now. Carrying. Tries to send it up, but Utica catches and sends it down the stick. Carries it up. Tries to carry it up into the zone, but it was hit to the boards. Finally carried into the zone. Offensive zone by Utica. Shot. Nothing. Shots again. Nothing. Back in Adrian's hands. Tries to get it as far up as possible for line change. Utica carrying it back up. Utica moving the puck. Utica in the offensive zone. Line switch. Utica with 1-4 checker. Utica manages to fish the puck out. They keep in the offensive zone. Shoot. On net. Second opportunity didn't get there. Net knocked off, and time to put the net back on. 6:14 left in the third period. Still 3-3. This game stresses me out. Utica doing a little huddle. What are they doing? I have no clue. But Utica doing a little kind of huddle. And the feed is cut, and I think there might have been a timeout. I have no clue. But something happened, and now we are on a time, I'm guessing. Because they have this little commercial thing going again. Yay, just what I wanted to see. This is the one good thing about it being winter here in New York. Freezing. Reminds me like I'm in the rink. Now ready to take the face off is Utica. Why is there 6 on the ice for Adrian? There is 6 on the ice for Adrian. Okay, now one's coming off. There was some confusion between Adrian players. All right, now they're setting up for face-off. Utica wins. Shot. Nothing. Adrian gets possession. Carrying it up ice. Can't get there. Utica trying to get it back up. They do get it in the zone, but it's Adrian possessed. Adrian moving it up out of the zone. Out of the zone. Utica back with possession. In their own zone. Trying to get something rolling. They don't. They do. It's in the offensive zone. Being carried by a Utica player. Along the boards. Can't get anything going. Back up the boards. Back to Utica point. Left defenseman. Sends it around the boards. There's nothing there. Line switch for Utica Utica forwards. Meanwhile, the defense is pulling back. They managed to stop whatever was going into the offensive zone and send it around the boards. That's been the theme of the game. Send it around the boards. Send back around the boards again to Landsberger. Sends the puck. Adrian possessed. They take a shot on goal. Nothing. It missed. Utica with the puck now. Nope. Loses it to Adrian. Adrian takes a shot. Stopped by Landsberger, I'm assuming, or it missed. Adrian sends it back around boards. Tried to send it to point. It went by him. Utica chasing. Utica forechecking. Utica forechecking. They can't get there. They can't get that puck. They didn't get around him. Adrian driving into the offensive zone. Utica gets there first. Utica loses the puck to Adrian in their zone. Adrian gets the puck. Loses the puck. Gets the puck again. Looking to shoot. Shoots. Landsberger stops it. Little scuffle. Little push from a Utica player. There's that fire that was there earlier. 4:31 left in the game. Oh, please don't go to overtime. I can't afford overtime. Although Utica wins, Utica win. If they can win, I'll go anywhere. Utica setting up for a face-off. It's that time of night. Ref didn't drop it. Now he drops it. Utica wins it. Carries the puck up into the neutral. Up into the offensive. Tries to send it to slot. Can't get it there. That's interference if I've ever seen it on Adrian. Around boards into Utica's defensive zone. Landsberger gets it. Sends it up boards. There's a board battle. Who is going to get it? Adrian wins it again. Yay. No, not really. And they keep the zone. They keep it in the offensive zone. Utica finally manages to get it around behind the net. But Adrian takes it back again. Shot on goal. Nothing. Adrian trying to get it back, but Utica sends it up ice into the neutral. And he loses it behind him. Adrian carrying it back. Adrian tries to send it behind the net, and it works. Nope, it doesn't. Utica gets it. Utica sends it up ice. Almost hits a ref. Out of the way, ref. Utica trying to take it up ice. It's not working. Cameraman does not know what they're looking at half the time. Ooh, somebody laid a body. But Utica with the puck behind their own net now. It got sent back around on the left side boards. Utica dancing around, trying to get an opening. There's that opening. Utica sends it up ice. Up into the neutral. Up into the offensive. And that's probably going to go back. Utica is not on top of that puck. That is Adrian's puck now. And they're carrying it up ice again. 3 minutes left. Utica is playing defense right now. Waiting to see what happens. Adrian carrying it around. Left point to right point. Shot. Stopped. Adrian left point. Down to left winger. Down to center. Trying to get it across the slot. They do get it to that winger. Sent out of the zone. Now Adrian's got to come out. Adrian coming out. Sending it to left defenseman, sends it into the zone, dumps. And it looks like Adrian's going to get on top of that. Adrian's playing a lot heavier right now. They're playing a lot faster. They're playing like they want it at the moment. Utica finally gets possession. Finally going up into the offense. No, they don't have it in the offensive zone. Back into the neutral. Back into the, oh, nope. Utica got a stick on it, but it's back into the Adrian offensive zone. Tries to go side to side to his guy trailing with him, and it doesn't work. And it looks like it's going to be face off. For what? I have no clue. Yeah, this game, it's probably going. It might go to overtime. Utica setting up for the face-off. That's Regan Kavanaugh setting up for the face-off. And they stop twice by Landsberger. I don't know if he'd get that second one, but he got it. Brian Landsberger with the stop. Utica getting shelled right now. Shelled. And they've let a couple in. Hopefully they don't let any more in. They probably will. I don't know. Utica's very iffy at the moment. They're not playing aggressive. Adrian wins the face-off and looks like they're calling it back to the circle. Of course, because why not? Because it's these kind of refs. And they got to hold it for 10 minutes before they let the kids play. I was going to say, don't tell me somebody's going to the box. No, it was just somebody picking up stick. And the puck will be dropped to Kavanaugh. It's lost by Utica. Circling. Adrian tries to send it down low. It doesn't work. Utica has it. Sends it up ice to a defender. It is stopped after a shot on goal by that right defender. They tried to send it to slot. It didn't work. Utica gets it out. Utica getting a line change in. Nope, it's a one swap. That 1-4 checker comes in. Goes aggressively. Gets there. That should be a penalty. But Utica gets on top of that puck. Forces Adrian out of their zone a little more. But Adrian gets back in. Takes it. Drives it. Doesn't work. Adrian player down. He fell down. That should be offsides. That wasn't kept in. Utica trying to stop Adrian from getting a good shot. And Adrian keeps it out of the zone. What are you calling now? They're calling something. They called a dead puck. I don't know where. This is confusing, not being able to see what's going on. Because the camera people aren't doing a great job right now. I can't tell who's who. I can't tell what's where. They're not calling a penalty. 1 minute left in the third period. Tie game 3-3. Anybody's game. Anything can happen. At this point, it's a sudden death overtime. Anything can happen. Whoever scores this next goal pretty much wins. So let's hope Utica can flip the script, and get some offensive opportunities. Because they haven't gotten very many in the third period. They've kind of let their foot off the gas. And if they don't do anything, and it's still 3-3 at the end of this period, I think Gary's got to light a fire. I think he's got to try to light a fire under him. Utica gets the puck in the neutral zone after losing a face-off and getting a shot on their own net. They don't manage to keep it in. They have to get out and get back in. They can't get in and get the puck. Adrian's got it. Adrian carrying up to the neutral. Adrian carrying it into the offensive zone. Sends it up behind the net. The camera guy doesn't know where the puck is, apparently. But Utica carries it into the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone. Utica looking to shoot. Nope, pass to point. Trying to go to the other point. He can't. Adrian has the puck in the neutral. Adrian sends it up to the offensive zone. Icing. That's going back in Adrian's zone with 16 seconds left in the third. 16 seconds. Enough for 15 seconds, because they just changed it. Enough for one nice one-timer. Please, Utica. If I want to see you do anything, it's win this game off a one-timer like that. And I think they can do it. Utica setting up for the face-off in the Adrian zone with 15 seconds left in the third period. Tie game. And it looks like, nope, you can't win the face-off. That is going back. And it's sent up the ice. Up the ice to Utica. Up. And that is the end of the third period, and it's going to overtime. Yep. We're going to overtime. Oh, great. Just what I wanted. Overtime. Yay. I'll be back. I'll be back after this. We are back for 3-on-3 overtime. That's on up in the other room, too. Good. Somebody just got back and they've been watching it all night, so it's good. This is going to be a first goal wins kind of thing, as everyone knows. This is overtime, baby. Who's Utica lining up? I can't tell because I don't see the numbers. Nope, it's not what I wanted. I was going to say, I'm trying to set it up, and it doesn't like me tonight. All right, they're setting up for the 3-on-3 overtime. All right, now I have an HD. Hopefully that's a little better. Utica wins the face-off. They're carrying it up the ice. Utica moving the puck. Utica has in the offensive zone. They lose it. Adrian carrying. It's going to be a 3-on-2. Adrian carrying. Sends it back and forth. Shot, and it goes through. It goes through the legs for an Adrian goal. And Utica falls because Landsberger can't cover the 5-hole. Well, I'm going to call it there because I'm tired and I'm going to have to discuss that tomorrow. So, all right. That has been another play-by-play stream, and that ended badly again, like the Fiesta Bowl. And, well, let's hope we don't collapse again. Peace.